Hello, it's February 6th and of the year 2024. I'm out here for my routine cold plunge. I have some ice in the good old cold plunge, couple gallons of ice, frozen ice, along with ice cubes. Let's see what the temperature is. It's very windy out here today. All right, it's probably still chilling down, but it says it's 10 Celsius, that's 50 degrees. And that's fine. That chills you to the bone after a while. You just have to stay in there for a while, but 50 is pretty standard, 50 degrees, 10 Celsius. So anyways, this is my unfavorite part, getting in. I don't mind. Once I'm in, I'm fine. But getting in is kind of is taxing every time for some reason. So, it's a little chilly out here today. Take off my towel so I have a nice warm towel to put on afterwards. I'll come over here and I'm going to get my cold plunge on. So, hoorah! This is not my favorite part. Man, it is chilly. Starting to shiver. I'm not even in the water yet. I guess that's what they call winter, right? It is February. So, all right. Gotta act like an adult here. If I can. I know how to do this. You just gotta go for it. Lollygagging, taking your time, it doesn't help you. I want to knock my big ice jugs out like I normally do, so I'm going to try to lower myself a little bit slower this time. But going slow doesn't seem to help me either. Once I'm in, I'm okay. How's everybody doing out there? Just like to say I appreciate hitting that subscribe, that like button, and smashing that bell so you can watch me freeze again sometime. All right, here we go. Get down in this cold plunge. Why? I'm still motivated. Let me take this little electronic thing off my hole here. All right, here we go. Hoorah and hoorah. This is tough. It's tough every time. My feet are starting to freeze, so I gotta get down in this baby. Put these over here. All right. Remember to breathe. Oh boy. Come here, ice, don't fall out. Oh, this feels good. Sort of. In a weird sort of way, if you're into freezing. So everybody heard that Carl Weathers passed away about 3 days ago. He was Apollo Creed in Rocky, the Rocky series. First time I really saw him was in 1976. I was a sophomore in high school and I saw Rocky. It was a very inspirational movie about the underdog, which was Sylvester Stallone playing Rocky. A big, basically a nobody in the boxing world, got his chance against the Muhammad Ali type personality, Apollo Creed. And that was played by Mr. Weathers. Oh, Carl Weathers. Oh, Anyways, he passed at the age of 76, which, by the way, that's the average lifespan of a male in the United States of America. I'll try not to shiver too much here if I can, but you go through phases here where the cold really hits you. And right now it's starting to hit me pretty good. I know, silly laughing. I don't know if that's a defense mechanism or what. But anyways, if I take my mind off by talking, Carl Weathers, right, died at 76. And so far, they're not releasing what he died from, other than all they're basically saying he died peacefully in his sleep. So that's a good thing, I guess. I really haven't followed him closely, but I never heard of him, having cancer or anything. So who knows what it was? Whatever it was, it's very close lip right now. So nobody really knows. I mean, somebody knows, but they're not releasing it. Woo. Anyways, I meant to bring this up the other day on one of my walks about this study about these people that have had myocardial infarctions, heart attacks. And anyways, the study followed these people as they were recovering, and comes basically, now remember, I'm talking in simple terms. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a simple guy. But I'm going to get the general meaning over. So anyways, these people, as they were doing their recovery, the ones that did resistance training on their legs had a lot less rate of second occurrences than the group that did not do any resistance training on their legs. So what's the moral of that story? Maybe resistance training or lower body training is good for the heart, even if you haven't had that heart attack. So make sure you always keep up with your, you work your upper body, but you got to work those legs. It's almost bit my tongue there again, which is a pretty common thing for me when I'm talking, shaking in a cold plunge. Oh. But anyways, what was I gonna say? The reason you should work your legs, one thing is, they say that it can help control your glucose a little better. It burns a lot of glucose. It's, because it is very taxing on the body. Working your legs can be, they're big muscle groups, so it can help you maybe fight off some of those bad things that come our way from, not having the best metabolic state. So you should make sure you do your leg workouts. I heard it explain, a guy made perfect sense, and it was how I felt. I've been carnivore for 25 months now. But I'm not an angel. I have cheated once in a blue moon. And, when I did have carbs, the next day, I felt like I had a slight hangover. I felt groggy. I didn't feel my best. It wasn't from alcohol. It was from eating off my plan. So that's the best way to describe it. So that's why I don't like to eat off my plan. I like to keep it mainly meat, some eggs. I do drink some eggs now and then, but and keep the dairy, the cheese down, not too much. I think that's how I feel best. Is a lot of meat, a few eggs, little dairy. Hoorah. Yeah, I mean, and the difference is between when I eat carbs or I cheat on carbs and I stay on my meat diet is that when I wake up the next day, I don't feel groggy. I feel very energetic, which is good. I mean, I don't feel like I need caffeine to get going. But when I cheat and I have carbs, I feel like I definitely need caffeine to get going, but I just feel tired, you know, for several hours in the morning, at least until I do my cold plunge. Because once you do your cold plunge, that tiredness stuff is over. I mean, the cold shock proteins they talk about online? Yeah, you get those. I mean, this wakes you up. Oh. What else has been going on in life here? I see a lot of motivation out there in carnivore world. I know we're such a small segment of the population, and people think it's just crazy. But the word's spreading a little bit more and more. And, you know, people hear all the good news. It's, you know, I don't think it's just a fad. I think people are going to stick with it. And, I mean, we know basically all the other stuff doesn't work, right? Who can measure their food and eat all the rainbow and eat all those grains and fruits and vegetables? I mean, the food pyramid, the amount of food that you would have to eat to meet the food pyramid, to me, that's just insane. I don't think, you know, it's very practical. You know, 5 servings of fruit and 4 servings of vegetables and 5 servings of grains or whatever. You know, very, very little red meat. I don't know. I just don't think I could, you know, it's not working, right? Because I keep on preaching the choir that, you know, cardiovascular and metabolic health in America is so poor. Only 6.8% of Americans are cardiovascular and metabolically healthy. 1 in 14 of us. So one person, what's that one person doing though? You wonder, why are they healthy? I mean, I'm sure children probably are generally healthy, at least, you know, for a few years before. But now they're saying, you know, type 2 diabetes, and, you know, we all know, see kids that are obese, you know, their parents are just setting them up for failure, you know, later on in life. They have health problems letting them eat all that garbage. I mean, how many parents routinely take their kids through, you know, out for fast food and, you know, buy them all those packaged goodies at the store, you know? I mean, some kids have a real fast metabolism, so you can't see it, but there's other kids, I mean, it's pretty obvious their kids are, you know, getting chunky at a young age. You know, I just don't think it's good. I mean, we know as you age, you can have good cholesterol readings and you can have good blood pressure, but you can still have a fatty liver. You know, if you have that big gut, most likely that fat is infiltrating around your organs, and, you know, once it starts getting inside your liver and everything, I mean, you're setting yourself up for a bad, unhealthy future. It'll get you sooner or later. I mean, it's statistical, basically. It's gonna get you. So, I mean, something will get me someday too. I mean, I can cold plunge, you know, every day from here on out. And, you know, we're all gonna die from something, but I guess the goal is to live past 76. You know, Carl Weathers hit it right on the spot. That's average, but who wants to be average? I don't know why my camera's stopping on me. That's not good. Anyways, it's not 3 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock right now. Anyways, my daughter gets off the bus at 2:50, so when we can't get her off, we're going to take her to Cumin. Cumin's good, man. It really tunes your kids up, makes them, excel past the other kids. We had one son that was in Cumin before, and it really helps. It's a great extra learning program on top of what school offers them. Because I'm setting her up for college. I want her to go to college and be successful, right? That's important. I want her to have options. So, let me see if my camera's still running. Because I've been having problems with this camera just turning off for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe there's something in my settings after it runs for so long. My wife adjusts my phone for me, and it's been doing that. I guess I better have to. I'm not very tech savvy. I'll have to get in there and see what I can find. Oh, it's a beautiful day out here, though. I mean, it's a little chilly, but it's sunny. Whew. What else is there to talk about other than the stuff I always talk about? I hate repeating myself about cholesterol and all that. And, how many times can I tell you how great I feel on the carnivore diet? Oh. I will say, they say the brown fat increases when you take cold plunges. I wonder if that's your body's trying to. If that's true, is your body, the brown fat, does that keep you warmer? Is that why it increases? Because that's like your body's trying to adjust to the coldness by increasing warm brown fat. So, who knows? Cryptocurrencies. I have two now. I flipped out of Swift, SWFTC. I'll probably get back into it when it dumps, but again, I flipped that one so many times now. Right now I'm in staying in DESO, DESO. I'm in that one for the long haul. That's a decentralized social media coin. And I'm in Media right now, MEDIA. That one's comes off the Solana blockchain, and what is very impressive about that is the supply. Max supply is like 800 some thousand. Right now, there's only like 232,000 coins out. So the supply is just so small, and it was looking to me like it was going to pump again soon. And Swift just pumped, so I converted my Swift immediately into Media. Now, this happened yesterday. Of course, Swift kept on going up, but it's coming down now. And now today, Media's going up, so hopefully it'll work out for me. Diesel's going up today, too, though. I think everything's going to kind of not go crazy until after the Bitcoin halving. I think, a couple months after the Bitcoin halving, the standard thing's going to happen. And, we'll have our every 4-year cycle parabolic crypto run, right? We'll start. And it should end in sometime in 2025. And then after it ends, of course, we'll go back into the bear cycle. I mean, that's the way it's been ever since Bitcoin was established, because it halves every 4 years. So it's been a boom and bust cycle. So many months after the Bitcoin halving, cryptos just fly. And, it was, I got into it in 2017, so that was the final year. 2021 was the next big boom. So really, 4 years should be 2025, but things have been perking up a little bit this year. I think because of the Bitcoin ETFs, it's making for some excitement right now. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. I enjoy that. That's kind of it's kind of fun, you know. That's kind of my play money. My play money to get rich money. Yeah. So got that going on. Oh, they have a winter break in February. I mean, this month my daughter has a winter break. 5 days off straight. We're going to be going down to St. Pete to see my son. We'll probably go down there and do a little cold plunging down there. So that's what I hear we're going to do. So we'll see. You know, what is also very important to do is to make sure you just don't do your upper body and lower body. Make sure you do your abs. So many people don't neglect their abs. We don't. We usually work our abs either at the end or the first thing we do. Today, that was the first thing we did was our abs. I mean, we killed them. And then we did our upper body workout. I mean, if you do them first, you know you're not going to neglect to do them. Because some people are rushed at the end. They don't want to do their abs. I think it's important to do your abs. And of course, you want to get some cardio. And our preferred cardio is sprints. I don't know why my camera keeps stopping, but it does. Anyways, I was talking about our cardio was the sprints, but every once in a while, I still like to go out and see if I can run long distance. So Sunday I did go out. I took my 2 golden doodles out and I went, it was kind of half misty, raining, but we did almost 5 miles. So I can still do it if I need to. I mean, I'm not breaking any records, but I'm not stopping. So I can still run long distance, even though my main focus is sprinting. Because the sprinting really attacks the visceral fat around your organs. So at least that's what Dr. Sean Mara says. But it really does seem to help. Because when I really get into sprinting, it really seems like my abs get tighter and tighter. Oof. Oh. I don't even know how long I've been in here, but I do feel pretty chilled. So, now what I got planned, you know, I gotta run my daughter to Cumin. Then I'll come back and I'll have some lamb chops. And that will probably be, I'll probably have 2 lamb chops. Maybe 1. Just depends. And that'll be it for the day. But that's pretty much, you know, your diet's very, very important. You cannot outwork a bad diet. Remember that, folks. You heard that straight from Carnivore Ken. So, anyways, I think I'll be wrapping it up here pretty soon so I can prepare for my daughter to come home. I gotta make her a little meal before we run off to Cumin. So should probably be getting up. They say you don't have to stay in these things forever. I like to stay in here long enough though to make sure I get that desired effect. I am let me see. Well, it's down to almost 9 Celsius. I thought it would get a little chillier in here because of these floating chunks of ice. So it's below 50 degrees now. So, and I'm feeling it. So, hey, one more thing. I do have a Goodie Pod giveaway video. I'll link that in the description on this video. If you go to that video and you like and subscribe, one person, when I get 500 subscribers, I'm going to send them one of these goodie pods for free. So it doesn't hurt. You just hit that like button and follow on that goodie pod giveaway video, all right? All right, guys. I'm going to get out of this pretty soon. I'm getting pretty chilled. Remember, never give up, guys. If you're feeling down and out, go jump in a cold plunge. I mean, if you don't have a cold plunge, you can always fill your bathtub full of ice. I've done it in my bathtub before I had one of these, and it's the same thing. I mean, you know, you make do with what you got. I mean, a real cold shower, I guess, could impact you, but I think when you're all the way down in the water, it's a little different. Remember, probably said this before, almost bit my tongue again. Water takes your body temperature away 5 times faster than the cold air. So there is, you do get that desired effect when you're in this water. All right, I'll let you guys go. I appreciate you here spending some time with me, and like and follow. And I'm sure I'll be back out with some more fun content. I'm trying to keep this, hopefully not boring and interesting for some of you. So, all right, never give up. Carnivore Ken out.